My hope for today is that we have a chance to kind of do a little walk and talk a little bit about where we are. I'm really excited, first of all, about the progress that you all have made over the course of the last 2-3 months here at Mount Dan. You guys have really taken off. It seems like there's a lot of momentum moving on this project, and we are in a good place to be finished on time and hopefully on budget too. So thanks for your work.
We'll definitely be on time and on budget.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice when the spring weather breaks, everybody can start to run a little faster, it's more forgiving. The rain slowed us down a little bit, but we put a good team together, led by your guys, and Arcadis has helped to basically put a good plan in action so that our subcontractors can run through and do what they do best.
Yeah.
Get in and get out and get on to the next phase of it.
Well, that's great. So where are we right now? Tell us a little bit about this.
So right now we've basically completed all the roofing and the enclosure of the entire building. So we're almost weather tight. We've got a few miscellaneous windows, open doorways that we're using for logistics purposes more than necessarily leaving them out for any design reason.
We're here in the gym now, right?
So we're in the gymnasium, the multi-purpose room, right?
Yeah.
We've got roughing going up above for all the mechanical systems, so ductwork, sprinkler, electrical of all kinds. And this is also a big space, so we're using it for storage. So you'll see a lot of material that doesn't necessarily belong for this room, but it's nice to shake it all out as we go distribute it to some of the spaces that we're choosing to finish a little earlier. So we're down on the first floor in the lower level. We're kind of at the central corridor between the cafeteria, media center, as well as some of the classrooms on the east end connecting to the main gymnasium. We've finished the drywall. We've put on our prime coats of painting. We've started to put the first coats of some of the paint on the door frames and some of the walls. And then we're just getting ready to start our ceiling tile. So minus the drywall and the material that's staged in the room, you can get the idea of a typical classroom. You'll have the main teaching wall, usually in an accent color. I think it's all the same for most of the rooms. Exterior windows are fully installed, operational, inspected and tested. We're getting ready to run the ceiling grid in these rooms and start thinking about our finishes. It's pretty exciting now to see some final products start to appear.
Yeah. So tell us about this space. This looks like
we transitioned from the main corridor into the media center. You've got a very large open space, lots of natural light. We've left the window and door out by choice right now until we graded out the exterior and poured the little sidewalk pad that runs out, and then we're going to finish off the window and officially close ourselves off on the north side. Interior of the space, we've got a design of the central reception desk over here on the left side.
Yep.
You've got open book stacks around the middle, and then you've got some perimeter offices and janitorial closets, like a conference room style setup.
So
Across the hall is the cafeteria, which you can obviously see the natural light takes a huge effect here. A little bit different than some of the classrooms on the first floor. It's a really nice feature. We got ceiling grid that'll run around the entire perimeter where you see all the exposed steel. We've got Tectum wall panels that run around at a mid-level and helps with the acoustics in here. This is the center of all transportation. We've got the elevator. We're working on setting the rails right now. We're going to set the platform soon. Stair C, which goes up to second floor and third floor.
So this is the new front door.
This will be the new front door. You'll walk into the security vestibule. You'll have your security desk here on the side. Closed doors so that nobody can enter without coming into the main office. We've got 3 reception desks, which will be shaped nicely here, all kind of turned on the angle. Vice principal's office, conference room.
So it's the teacher work area. Nice. Good space. Folks that come together.
Yeah. And it's design-wise, it's pretty centrally located, so everybody has ease of access to come into here.
Nice.
You can come right out, jump in the elevator and go up.
There you go. We're right back to Grand Central Station, pretty much.
We'll head up to the second floor.
So here we are sort of just in the main area again on the second floor. That'll be where the elevator is. This will overlook.
This will actually be the hallway that connects to the existing building.
Okay, so here's the old ramp, right? So this is where the old meets the new.
So we will be forming out and pouring a concrete ramp so that you walk on a slight slope down and connect with the existing building. Entering into any of the classrooms, you've got your cubby sets and kind of your foyer of the classroom before you transition into the open teaching space.
Got it.
We've got some casework and sinks scattered around the outside. You've got a window that overlooks down in
This goes into the cafeteria.
cafeteria. So this is what we were looking down from below before, or looking up from below. And then again, you've got a great natural light presence coming in through the skylight into the windows.
The fact that the drywall is purple is not lost on us, by the way. So this is the outdoor classroom, right?
Outdoor classroom patio.
Okay.
The pavers have arrived.
Oh, wow.
Got our fencing
So this is
panels that have arrived for the exterior.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to come out from either entrance and exit on the second floor onto this walkable paver surface.
And so we'll be able to do some planting and, in pots and do some other kinds of.
You get a ton of natural light here in the so east is this direction. You're getting a ton of natural light all morning, and then right around noon or so it'll go off the backside of the building.
This is great. So we're on the third floor.
On the third floor.
More classrooms that look similar to what we have downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be a little different. Just most of these upstairs, I think, are second grade versus first grade.
Kind of a quick view of that wonderful skylight.
Oh yeah, the great skylight. Yeah.
Second floor classroom attached to the central core where that skylight's bringing in all the natural light. All of the white area that says Tyvek right now will receive that metal paneling.
Okay.
And you'll get a pair, but you'll have just a really nice finished space for everybody to look out onto.
So we're on top of the cafeteria right
top
here?
of the
Or the
actually
gym,
top
I'm
of the
sorry.
gymnasium.
Yeah, okay, got it.
And then that'll be the all from the far distance would be on top of the
I
administration.
see. Okay, got it.
entrance. The main drive entrance coming from the southwest side stays the same until you get to where the largest part is the stop sign, the tree, and that spool of wire that you see there. Yeah. That's when the grade change really takes into effect, and we cut ourselves from there all the way up to here, and everything gets dropped about 4 to 5 feet.
So people might ask, what about all the storm water that's going to come in here? What happens with that water that comes off that grade?
So the new design has a stormwater retention tank built in here. So all the stormwater is calculated that's going to flow back here, comes into the inlets, the site drains, there's a trench drain near the loading dock. All of that connects into this underground stormwater tank.
Got it.
If you imagine the area where these 4 cars are lined up, that would be the south side of the tank, and then it extends to the north.
Huge. This is really a great opportunity to see the building from inside and out. And get a little preview of what great things there are to come.
We're excited for our final push and bringing this thing in for a landing.
Right on. Thanks a lot, Tom.
Of course, thank you.
Appreciate it.